It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Blue.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Mike, 45. In the face. Check, go get him, go right.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
45's the mic, 45's the mic. I want that. Give me that.
Hey, Delta.
Give me that.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
18.
Third and 13.
Tight dog.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Strip that ball. Check. Hot route. Hot. 45, Mike, 45. 18. Go full street. 45's the mic. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
22 jet bomber. Alert.
Motion backfield. Watch the safety creep. Watch twist. Check 26.
Alert. Man,
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. You got 3 down.
Hey, ball.
Montgomery on the counter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
I got you. I got you. Go, 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 go. 45 is the mic. I'm coming.
Red, top.
I'm coming. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On second down, it's Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They run the jet sweep with Patterson, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Check, 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 check. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Go. Go. Check 43. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me, partner.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Final play of the half here, Winston. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime at a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Winston airing this one out for Evans. It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. For big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Winston. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
A second down throw for Winston. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I'm coming after you. 50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds.
And the blitz does come. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Show it up. Show it up.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
18.
at the 40-yard line.
Check 45 to Mike. You must be dreaming. Share.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Trubisky caught by Montgomery. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Alpha.
Check Mike 45. Check. Let's go, defense.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Defense. All right, here we go. 45, 45, 45. Mike, 45. Go, go, go.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Lock in, lock in.
On first down, Montgomery. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. This is what we're coming.
6-6. Pull it out.
38-yard line.
Ran. Hey, Echo.
45. Mike, 45. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Watch the edge.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Ran.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, exit.
Check line 45. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Alert flare, flare, flare. Out, 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 out. Hey, alert 3. Slam.
They're going on fourth down. It's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Ready. Blue lady. White.
Get in the right room. Switch.
Hey, let's get a conversion.
Get wide. Jim.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
It's right.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. T.J. Logan, 27 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Hey, 18.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Logan trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. The Bears on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Bravo.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And an alley to run. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Winston. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 24. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Situation. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Winston. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded at the 6.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Check 45 to Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
On second and very short, Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Play action. It's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
45. Mike, 45.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Check 24. Check.
Alert, 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 alert.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now it's Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there, as his guys will get the football back. Winston here to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Green, triple team. Even.
Check.
Jameis to throw it. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever.
Sick with the talk, passing your receiver.
All about running the spot.
And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather.
Cardio kingpin.
Subjugate the dub play.
And you know we can't wait to bring spins.
A-star quizzes, A+ the final.
Vocals we align, we'll move it all
simultaneously over joints we rock.
We earn
30 years so you can say we got
3 turns.
Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men.
We install doubt in you and your yes men.
And if the game had veins, we'll insert
upheaval the ground.
Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all, beat the flow.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
What you talking about? Space out your mind.
But can you rock it like rockets, fool?
That's a close encounter of what kind?
Ready, set, steady, bang. Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Turn it up, y'all, beat the flow.
You gotta say, hold the button and you'll hear, hold the PlayStation button 3 times. I mean, hold it for 3 seconds. Well, not 3 seconds, until you hear the beat 3 times.
Say what, bro?
And then it's gonna go to safe mode. After it go to safe mode, then
I ain't even lie, I can't even hear you.